Okay, now that that pain's gone from and we can just leave the kids here to get into trouble, let's head off and do something else. What was the thingamabob was open up, yeah? The arena. Let's go ahead there next. Maybe she makes a better support, I don't know. Defense. Item drop rate, step at the game. Oh, I guess there's an advantage to that. Defense down though. No, I'd rather have stats up. Much rather have stats up. Okay, into the arena. What have we got this time? We know. 100% positive this is the Grand Arena. It's used for all kinds of events in Liberl, like martial arts tournaments and, you know, other stuff that we totally know about. Indeed, Sandstone, Olivier, and Joshua won last year's. There's yet to be one held this year, though, for a number of reasons. No, really. Regardless, it feels as though something is lying in wait for us here. We should proceed with caution. Agreed. We can at least get a little thingamabob. No? Okay. Guess we don't get a little thingamabob. I like my little thingamabobs. Oh, we got a little thingamabob. Yay. No, we're good. Good for now. Yay, thingamabobs. The doors are locked. I should check the other side before going in, because that's definitely waiting for me there. Those doors are locked. Interesting. You know what? I'm just going to assume the doors are locked that were trying to guide me here. I just happened to go this way first. Oh, no, I'm good. Right. So just some enemy waiting here, I presume? I don't see a ceiling stone. At the very least. Well, we made it to the arena. This is where some enemies show up out of nowhere to fight us for no reason, right? Yeah. Oh. Now look what you've done. I didn't do it on... It's just a coincidence, I swear. I feel like I've just been set up for something. Setting blame can wait until later. Here they come. Okay. The best way to do this... Oh no, these guys, this should be fairly simple to solve. Shame I can't... I'm not close enough. Fine. Yeah, that didn't do as much as I was hoping, but still okay. Oh, I could have set it up too. They moved in. For some reason I figured they were going to attack from afar. It feels like Mueller here, Major Vander. His setup is more focused around, like, sword tricks in a way, where he's not necessarily powerful, but he's capable of doing a bunch of different things. He is powerful, though. I will note that. He's not weak. Yeah, that didn't really mean much. Giving me a stat down at that point. Ooh, we're gonna go through rounds. More? Defeat some enemies we have to. Okay. I wonder it's so simple the first time. Okay, and... I still don't really have anything that's good for focusing them down at the very least. Don't be... it was enough. Okay, my bad. I give too little credit to how much damage they can do. It's still a small, yeah, small area. And that resists that, so I should aim that one against the other ones. Thinking what the best way to go about this is. Just give her a healing item. Might legitimately be it. Use that critical. Okay, much more manageable now. No, I do as much as that. Of course, you don't have to. Oh, did I have anyone else that brought back people? Mar, just a reviving bomb. Don't worry, she's about to go right down. Oh, good for me. That's not good enough. Okay, that works. Because there's probably going to be another one. Okay. How many of these fights are we gonna have to do? One of them seems to be quite large, too. Okay, it's just the one, too. What in... Is that an armored horseman? Seems just like the one Estelle's group beat on a Genis. And not to jinx us, but this one is probably going to be the last one. Let's finish this. Here's hoping. Oh, goody. Water, water everywhere. This is gonna be the last one that I won't feel bad about using, the guard, once I can get that up to 200. It didn't give me... It did give me all my health back. It's close, if not. Because I don't remember Kevin actually getting hit. Okay, thank you for moving me back. Now these aren't as dangerous. Probably. Nothing to impede at the moment. Here. That one might be out. Realizing the whole self-destruct thing, now that I think about it. say he's weak to anything. Okay, so time more than anything. Not even sure that's going to be viable, though. Much. Oh, it brought in more, you say? Good for us. Okay, those are gone. That's good to know at least. Yep. Figured I have to do that. It's going down a little bit, but I'm not feeling great about giving it that critical. Okay, didn't take it at the very least. Now, time to find out if I can impede this. Yes, I can. Good for me. Okay, it resists mute at the very least. This feels familiar. Painful. Very painful. Okay, and I have... yeah. Sure. To save, heal something. Let's see. What do I actually have on me? I always forget what the name of this one is. I don't think I have a way to... seal? I want to say seal because it's not mute. Yes, okay. Purging Golem again. Painful. Quite painful. But with her, I can... Auto Guard! Didn't quite do exactly what I wanted, but still pretty good. Her defense is down too. Let's see. I don't know what actually is the strongest of his. That's pretty good, though. Just used as a regular attack, basically. And at delay, eh? That's nice of you. Did I lose my... I lost my guard. I guess that must be an area attack. Oh, good of you to miss. Took you long enough. And I got CP back now. Over. Let's move a bit more. Don't let it use its other sorts of it. Ooh, that took a while. That's fine. Yeah, I don't have that on him. No one needs healing. But I do want her available for... I suppose I do have 3 people with impede, so it's not as important. That is pretty cool. The attack order is very nice to have. Took a while. Is this just weak to that? Or... okay, it's also pretty weak to that. Okay. And from that we can... and explosion. Guard. Which is okay. Let's see, what do we have at the moment? Okay, down 10,000, which is okay. Still have attack orders up. Have enough health that I could probably stand to build up my CP a little bit more. It would be very nice, though, if I didn't have to... oh, hi there! Been a while? And boom. Guard! I didn't even realize they both had guard. Or was that just the turn? That might have just been the turn. I'm actually not 100% sure what that causes and what causes what there. So, yeah. Okay. With strength up, that does like twice as much, so that's really important to keep up as a move. Oh, you guys are just fun, aren't you? I like how quick it is on turbo. It is sort of funny. Okay. Ascension those motherfuckers. Yep. Probably important to re-up that one sooner or later. And give a nice little heal. Yay, it's a lay. Okay, and once that gets off, I'll have an advantage to something I'll be able to do. Here. She can take that attack. I think a little bit more CP on her is probably for the best. And with that, she can take that damage. She'll have 2 more hits that she can take to complete the tank. It's fine. Build her CP a little bit. You too. Ooh. And you're not close enough, but I can take you out before you get here. There's another one. Okay, that wasn't close enough to the fallout to be particularly bad. Okay. I think that's still gonna last for a little bit longer. That'll come after, so I need to heal him now. Righteous Witness, is that a single? No, that's a large. Pretty sure I saw that in the second chapter, so I'm not in a hurry. I figure that out now. Use this, I'll be able to cook it later. Stand to heal her too. Ow. Okay, how much do we got left? It's gonna take too long. Damage left 5,000 or so. I might be able to finish this with an S-Grab. And this is much more lenient on using S-Grabs tactically because of the whole, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same one. Still pretty awesome. Oh, not quite. Bye-bye, Vander. Oh, you're gonna give me a little bit of time, are ya? How nice of you. Because I can impede. What is the... Come on. See. Not much left, but I won't be able to get anything off in time. Unless I focus on making sure people live. Which I'm not confident that Mueller or Julia will. If I just heal him up, I might as well, because I'm not going to take him out this turn. Oh, okay, that was less powerful than I thought it was going to be. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, what the hell? What the fuck? Why did he get 3 attacks in a row? What the fuck? Why in the literal fuck? Oh my fucking hell! That makes it what? Oh my fucking goodness. That was stupid. That was incredibly stupid. Okay. Well, great. Hello and welcome back, and apparently the end of my last recording got messed up. Like I beat that, boss and did the thing after it. And yeah, it's just messed up. I was able to get up to when I lost the first time, and I'm pretty sure I lost the first time because he has a delay ability, and I think that's what ended up screwing me over. But I can beat it, so I'm just going to jump back into it and hopefully, yeah, I'll get back to where I was. So be right back. Okay, back to this.
And that should be awfully fucking close. And there we go. That is the advantage of already beating something once. Yep. With a lot of Sepith off that, damn. I didn't even notice this. I think I like ran through that before. You know, I was a bit lucky after the recording messed up. I looked back at the autosaves, and only one autosave was from actually before I did the battle. I got a little lucky in that regard. It left behind a stone. Yes. Weird. Is this a prize for winning? Only the best for the champions. Whoever set this up sure put a lot of effort in making things feel like a proper tournament. How dedicated of them. Well, congrats, gang. We found our 5th sealing stone. Let's head back and see who's inside. Indeed. I know who's inside, but if you want to know what I was speculating at the time, during the last recording, I was thinking Zin. Whether that's right or not, I'll let the recording decide that. And yeah, it opened up that. I forgot if it opened up anything. I think that's all it opened up. Oh, that looks like... So even he ended up in here. One of the stars of the show makes his grand appearance. This is someone you know too. No is an understatement. He's everyone's favorite black-haired prince. Also, where did the prince thing come from? I don't remember him ever I remember him being a princess. I remember that. Estelle, get down. Yes, I was actually quite a bit surprised by Joshua being in there. I was expecting Joshua and Estelle to be like much later on, like, because it felt like we were just like going up the ranks of importance to the party and whatnot from the first 2 games. Joshua sort of came out of nowhere. What? Joshua! Joshua! Josette? Sita? Is this a dream or some kind of illusionary tactic meant to disorientate me? Trust you to get right to the theorizing. Sorry, but this ain't no dream or illusion for that matter. I'm surprised to find so many of you here. Mind telling me what exactly the situation we found ourselves in is? Sure can do. Explains. Man. When Joshua and Estelle get things explained to them, this is the weirdest feeling. Guess that was enough to convince you this all's actually, happening, huh? Oh, no, not at all. Consider me convinced. While the idea of this being an illusion seemed initially plausible, the existence of your companion over there makes it quite unlikely. Right. Because, and I had, when I recorded this previously, I pointed this out before they pointed it out, but because Joshua doesn't know her. Me? Correct. Am I right in assuming that you're a member of the Grosritter? And the thing about that is that if it's all in Kevin's mind, it doesn't matter if Joshua knows her or not. You can tell. Well, you're with Kevin and you use a Templar sword to fight, so it's a safe enough assumption on my part. My name is Joshua, incidentally, Joshua Bright. Miss Argent. I'm a squire. Since we're on the subject, I'm surprised you came to, how you came to be familiar with us in our organization. Oh, wait a second, Joshua. Why does her being there prove this isn't an illusion? Is me being here not proof enough for you? Do you not love me enough? Oh, you know. I don't think I've ever seen you with that visor on before, have I? Right, and that actually is that is probably the bigger point of this not being an illusion than Reese over there. Because visor, Kevin shouldn't know about that either. Does that have to do with the delivery company you mentioned running a while back? It suits you. But then again, there is a lot of information here that Kevin should have no idea about. You know, unless he's getting reports and all that shit. Yeah, that's it. We're doing awesome for ourselves these days. But you didn't answer my questions. Surely you can tell just by looking at me that I'm the real thing. Generally, when you're an illusion, the other people who appear, when you're in an illusion, the other people who appear in it are people you're familiar with. I don't think you're an illusion. That's a weird phrasing, typo. The reason being, they draw on and utilize knowledge the victim has within in order to create the world. Now, I've met the rest of you, but Reese is a complete stranger. Not any complete stranger, an unusual one too. So, she may not prove for certain that this is an illusion, but she does make it seem rather unlikely. I think I get what you're saying, maybe. Basically, the reason I don't prove this is an illusion is because we're so close. Yes, we love each other. Well, you could put it that way, I guess. Okay, that's fine by me, so long as I can tell myself. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Joshua. I'm glad to see you're looking well, too. You've grown a bit this past half year, haven't you? You noticed? I'm surprised to see you got caught up in all this, though. Must have been a real surprise to find yourself here all of a sudden. Yeah, so it doesn't feel completely real to me, even after all this time, to be honest. Oh, right. You don't know where Estelle could be, do you? I wish I did. And that said, I'm sure she's surrounded by the same white light I was. I say the odds are fairly high that she's somewhere in the Phantasma like us. Oh. Actually, where you were before you ended up, where were you before you ended up here? Anyways, your last letter said you're in Arabonia. Were you still there? Oh, no, not anymore. We're over in Crossbell at the moment, or were, with the situation as it is now. Really? We were flying over there before I ended up here too. You were? Huh. I wonder if there's something, I wonder if there's anything to that. It's relatively close to Liberl, so that may have something to do with it. I myself was in Arabonia, but I was in the town closest to the border with Liberl. Now, right. I have a question for you, Father Graham. Supposing this is, that we assume this is all caused by an incredibly powerful artifact, do you think such a thing would be even able to exert its influence as far as Crossbell or Parm? I seriously doubt it. The only thing I can think of was that, that was able to affect that wide an area was the Oriole's orbital shutdown phenomenon. And that actually did reach the southern edge of Arabonia. I see. So, it would need to be something as powerful as one of the Septarians, then. Although, speaking of which, is the Oriole itself still unaccounted for? You know, that's fair. This could be the Oriole. It could be completely a result of the Oriole. Or maybe something imbued with partial powers of the Oriole? Like the cube. I still feel like we were drawn into the cube and it's like a prison that was made via the Oriole. I don't know. It just sort of feels like that. And maybe without the Oriole around, its power is weakening. Or something like that. It just feels like... They did mention in the second chapter about how the Oriole was used in that way, right? That it was used to essentially create, like, worlds, like, in the mind, almost. How exactly it did that, I don't think they ever went into too much detail, but it almost sounded VR-ish. So, is the Oriole still unaccounted for? You can't mean this is the work of the Oriole. I don't think we should rule out the possibility, Tina. But even if we assume the Oreo is involved in some way, that won't answer most of the questions we want to answer. Indeed, such as who our enemies are, and how Grand Cell ended up filled with fiends and magic barriers. Or how we ended up facing actual embodiments of devils from church scripture, or the presence of the higher elements. Right, and something else I noticed, have they actually mentioned higher elements? I don't remember if early on they mentioned higher elements, like naming it. I remember them saying, like, the other elements were doing stuff. I don't remember if they've ever named higher elements earlier in the series, basically. So I was wondering if this was the first name drop. I could be remembering wrong, but it's just something that came to mind. And so we have a theory that can explain all those mysteries, we should probably refrain from jumping to conclusions. I would have to agree. It's not bad to speculate, though. Still, that being the case, I'd like to propose we focus on working out what happened to Grand Cell first and foremost. My thoughts exactly. I know you're probably worried about Estelle right now, but would you be up to helping us? That was my intention from the beginning. I can't very well turn my back on my friends in need, for one thing. Besides, I think I'll find her a lot faster by helping out, rather than sitting here worrying. I hope we do. I'll be glad to have this with you, at least. I'm not letting you two within like 10 feet of each other. Fuck that. That's what I want to hear. Cheers, man. As soon as we're ready, we should make our way back to the capital. I expect something will have changed there as a result of us releasing Joshua from his stone. Right. Okay, so this is basically where I played up to last time. I think I went up and opened the door to the castle, but that's about it. And yeah, I switched Mueller out because Julia has some really nice support crafts at the moment that we really can't, stuff that we really can't make up with, particularly the attack orders and her invincibility thing. It really is flexible and an interesting set of crafts that we can use for strategy. Mueller is more just variety of attacks, and because of the focus, his focus is styled sort of around applying status ailments almost, and just being generally powerful. It's sort of, when trying to pick who I'd take out for Joshua between the two, yeah, it would be Mueller. It'd have to be. Okay. I should set up people's stuff. You know, now that I think about it, I was looking at the description of this because I was using it to warp. The guardian of the royal family would be Julia, wouldn't it? Technically. I was thinking Chloe, but I just forgot that Julia existed entirely when I did that. Oh, does it not? That sounds just like Julia. The Royal Guard. I mean, come on. Guardian. Guardian of the royal family, Royal Guard. Blade that serves the Imperial. And the blade. Okay, never mind. It's Anne, so I need Mueller too. You know what? I might as well at this point. I might as freaking well just do that door. Okay. Okay. This should work. Logically. Yes. Okay. For some reason, the first time when I read that, for some reason, I completely skirted over the word Imperial. All those other times I read it, I skirted over the word Imperial and assumed they were talking about one person. And that fits both of those qualifications. So this is the short memory fragment. I should grant you a memory fragment, my blessing. Okay, so do we only need to fight if it's one of the main guys? I assume the other one was a mini game, and that's why I didn't have to fight, but I guess not. Roughly 2 months after the crisis that struck Liberl came to an end. That concludes my reports on all that has transpired here 2 months prior. I cannot really thank you enough for your above and beyond efforts, Captain. Bringing an end to the chaos and restoring hope to its people was no easy task. You should truly be proud of yourself. Majesty, please. I've done nothing to deserve such praise. I beg to differ, and it's why I want to thank you on behalf of every one of the Liberl citizens. Not only did you ensure our safety, you went from place to place aiding the restoration as well. Now you continue to just be as busy serving as leader of the Royal Guard. You deserve all the thanks you get. I really am proud of you, Captain Swaz. I am honored, Your Majesty. I believe I'll be able to formally present you with at least one medal for your achievements at a later date, too. General Morgan seems to think a promotion is almost assured as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds in store for you. Your Majesty, I must object. The only reason the crisis was resolved at all was because of the efforts of countless people, all of whom gave their all for Liberl's sake. My contribution was but a minor part of a much greater whole. I don't feel it would be appropriate for me to be receiving medals or promotions. Captain, I agree that countless people contributed to achieving the peace we have now. Everyone who fought, who tried to protect their loved ones, who endured suffering, the suffering they faced contributed in some way. But I believe it's clear to everyone without the Arsail, the crisis would not have seen the conclusion that it did. And the one who commanded the Arsail was you. Be that as it may, medals are one thing, but I can possibly consider accepting a promotion. I feel as though I've barely spent all that much time in my current position, so assuming one with even greater responsibility would be, there's no need to be so modest. In my opinion, you have accomplished much more in your current position than you seem to believe you have. Not by your choice. I don't think anyone would see Oriole in this country. Yeah, except for Boris. Actually, Captain, I'd like to propose that you take the rest of the day off. How do you feel about that? Well, may I ask why, Your Majesty? I'm not quite sure I understand. As I mentioned, I want to show my thanks to you for all that you did, and I believe there to be better ways to do than formal meetings like these. You certainly deserve some rest too, given how exhausting going back and forth between military HQ and the castle practically every day must be. I've been receiving requests from members of the Royal Guard saying they would like for you to take a break as well. I'm terribly sorry they had to listen to such complaints, Your Majesty. It was certainly not my intent that you should be troubled so. Who was it? Lex, Leon? You could easily be both knowing them. I'm used to telling them as much every time they see me, but I cannot believe they chose to bother Her Majesty with the issue. As such, I would like for you to take the remainder of the day and use it to relax. That's why you can return to your duties tomorrow feeling refreshed, ready to work for the good of this nation anew. Very well. If that is your wish, Your Majesty. I, Captain Julius Swartz of the Rear Guard, accept your proposal and shall take leave of my duties for the remainder of the day. You get 1 day off every year. Holy moly. Promotion she gonna run into, Mueller. Ordinarily receiving one would be a cause for celebration, I assume is what the rest of what she said was. Right. Good morning, Captain. Good morning, Captain. I hear you've been given the rest of the day off. That's right, yes. What makes you already know that when I was just told myself? That's not all that amazing, really. Liam was trying to make sure everyone knew the communication, over the communication network from Leiston. I hear Echo appeal directly to Her Majesty even. Oh, yeah, I got the ins. I do got the ins. I'm also a girl, apparently. Directly! I can't believe it. He did look like he had something he wanted to say to me last time I saw him, Lux or Echo. I thought Echo was a girl. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure Echo was a girl. What is with them? She's probably talking about Lux when... I think it was Lux when she said he. I still wish we could have helped with preparing the RSAL too, though. I hear the repairs are running a little behind schedule too. Wonder how things are going over there. You don't worry about the RSAL's repairs. The only reason those three are still there at Leiston Fortress is that they wouldn't take no for an answer and insisted on staying. The repairs are currently being carried under Gustav, the maintenance chief from CCF, they'll be completed properly. Incidentally, do you know if Her Highness left already? Yes, in fact. Claudia left that, not that long ago, if you're looking for her. Oh, it's Mary! Oh, I am back in this. She's gone to inspect the royal villa. Were you not aware of this? Oh, Grace. I was not. I'd very much have liked to accompany her over there, if I am truthful. I suppose that comes as no surprise. You always have been one to put yourself forward to escort her at every opportunity. I can't say I understand why. Simple escort jobs are well beyond, below your current rank. I suppose so. Still, I'm sure she's well. She has a number of trustworthy guardsmen with her. Try not to fret over her too much. Of course, you're right. Thank you, Your Grace. And with that, we're leaving. Freedom. There's work to be done. Just a moment, Your Grace. No, please try not to be too downhearted. What are you doing, Philip? How did I turn transparent? Please help me, Philip. I said there's work to be done. My apologies. Yes, let's go. Looks as though I missed Her Highness yet again. Still, we're both so busy with our duties that it's no wonder it keeps happening. What, you two just hanging out at this point? As friends? It's incredible how much Duke Dunan's changed. That voice, though, my goodness. Tell me about it. Apparently, he's often seen in the administrative room working genuinely hard lately. He was the one who proposed paying compensation out a while back, too. I always thought him as a good-for-nothing slob, but maybe there's more to him than that. He's finally showing that he shares Her Majesty's blood after all. You're on duty. Enough idle chatter. My apologies, Captain. My apologies, Captain. As you are all seemingly aware, I'll be absent from the castle for the remainder of the day. I expect the two of you will take care of things here in my absence and not slack off. Yes, ma'am. Take care, ma'am. Is that really that bad? Just idle chatter? Being granted a day off is all well and good in theory, but I haven't had one so long I haven't the faintest idea what to do with it. Should I go shopping? Perhaps do maintenance work on my equipment? Or would it be best that I just return to my room and read a book? No, I need to do something more than simply rest my time. I need to use it productively. Yes! Don't just spend one day doing nothing. Never do that, because that can never result in anything positive. I say sarcastically. I know. Wouldn't it be nice to take a light stroll along the scenic route? I haven't done that in ages. It would be an excellent use of my time, even. Would it? Well, that's, I guess, close to doing nothing. I guess when I say doing nothing, I mean having no goals you want to achieve. Like, for me, a day off is more, from, like, everything is like, okay, what do I feel like doing this very moment? And then I do it. Bar anything illegal. I try to avoid those. Is it really true that Julia's returned to Grand Cell? Oh, just a bunch of women, too. Where is she? Where is she? Please don't push. Everyone, please, calm down. What exactly is going on here? Oh, you're never going to be able to go on the scenic route, just all nice and scenic-y. Captain? Oh, no, why do you have to come now? It's dangerous here. Please, retreat back inside the castle at once. It's Julia! What? It really is! Oh, no. Oh, no. What the devil is this? Why is the entire world shaking? It means Idios herself, who is the goddess, has come to shower you with praise and be your adoring fangirl. Julia! What? Wait, Julia! Don't go! No, he went into the water! Oh no. Royal Guardsmen, we're gonna have to... Okay, everyone get ready, you're in my party, we're gonna have to fight. Battle system time. Did we close the door on them? Whoa. Captain S'mores, we locked with Castle Gates for the time being. You aren't hurt, are you? Did you see what happened? No, I'm fine. What just happened? Well, they appear to be some rather ardent fans of yours, Captain. You know, we did have a rather large number of fan letters arrive in the castle this morning. I wonder if it could be related to all of this. Fan letters? Apparently, some magazine company put together a special feature on you yesterday. It was full of information on what you were up to in that flying city. What? Oh, that reminds me. A few people who claimed to be from Liberl News came here while you were away. They said they were putting together a feature to capitalize on your popularity, so they wanted to gather material for it. You think those two things might be related? I think I've heard enough. I can probably fill in the rest myself. Why am I getting this kind of attention? Fan letters, magazine articles. Why am I being treated like someone special? I'm not at all. Also, no, just... I don't know. That would sort of suck in my opinion if I had, like, that sort of thing going on. I don't know, I wouldn't like that much attention. First, Her Majesty praising me more than I deserve, and now this. To me, the problem wouldn't be the whether I'm worthy of the attention, it would be getting the attention. Oh my. All I really wanted to do was protect Her Highness. That's all. That's what I want to do now, too, but the opportunity to actually go with her and escort her rarely seems to present itself anymore. Must I be forced to accept that this is how things will be going forward? Thank you for your time today, Archbishop. I'll conduct Mass again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Could I ask you pass it along to Her Majesty? It would be my pleasure. efficient Julian. I was expecting to find you here. Something the matter? Oh, no, not at all. A good day to you, Archbishop.
It's good to see you again, Julia. I haven't seen you for some time. You had me a little concerned.
I'm terribly sorry for worrying you. I'd just like to apologize for not attending the Mass at all as of late.
Oh, it's no trouble. I'm well aware of how busy you are. All I ask of you in the busy times you face is this. No matter how busy you may become, you must never lose sight of yourself. What matters is who you most is always close at hand.
Hey, Archbishop, I'll take what you said to heart.
Excellent. Now, if you excuse me, I really should be on my way. Good day, Archbishop.
Actually, there is one way I may be able to get out of here. Archbishop Current, please wait.
May I escort you?
If people are like doing like, oh, attention, attention, it's like I'm on a job, please. Everyone, please move a little farther away from the castle gates. Please, just a little more. If everyone could please remain calm. We're gonna not, oh no, no, no. No, 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 no. It's Julia! She's coming out. She's coming out. What, the closet? I mean, you guys would probably be really in... Oh, she's dressing up as a nun. Okay. Uh-huh. Huh? Oh, it's the Archbishop and his sister.
Now everyone, move aside and let us pass.
Sister... Oh, right. She did fake that in second chapter, didn't she? She was even called Sister Ellen at a point, wasn't she? I think. I do remember her doing that when she went undercover, when the place was, like, taken over.
Looks like your plan ended up working, Julia.
Fortunately, yes. I'm sorry for causing you trouble yet again.
Not to worry. You got my sympathies even. Those seem to be some very fervent admirers back there.
Hey, Mila! You're just here to be in the capital and the embassy and whatnot, right? Major Vander? What is he doing here? I thought he already left the barrel. This is quite a surprise. I wasn't aware you were also a sister of the church, Captain Swartz. Perceptive of you. You can tell. Well, good thing to know that your ardent fans are so very good at telling you apart from a crowd. I should be back in Erebonian, but I still have a little cleaning up to do after that full to-do. So, I ended up having to come back here again in the end. I would have liked to take the time to go and greet you, but the chance ultimately never presented itself. Nevertheless, I'm pleased we were able to meet again, Captain. Or is it Sister Julia now? Major.
It appears to me that there's little point trying to disguise your identity from this man. Perhaps you needn't bother. Regardless, I have preparations to make for this afternoon's mass, so I should excuse myself. Good day to you both.
Archbishop! Well, you two should, go get a drink. So that was the famous Archbishop Current, was it? It really seems like he's delaying actually doing the work for Mass at the moment. Perhaps I should have taken that chance to introduce myself properly to him. Major... I should... See, it actually says Sister Julia at this point. I should probably explain how I ended up in the situation. You see, I wish I could have stayed a while longer, but I really gotta get going. I wish I gotten a closer look at Julia, though. I thought this was finally going to be my chance. It's been like a day or two, right, since this magazine article. Aw, she's so dreamy. She did seem very masculine looking in her profile photo in the menu. They're starting to make their way back. When they find me here, I'm doomed. Be quick on the update, be quick on the update. Should you like, Captain, I would be happy to help you disguise yourself. Pardon? I can't pretend to be familiar with your situation, but I can see when you aren't comfortable with being discovered here. In these situations, your instinct may help, your instinct may be to hide, but I believe the best thing is to do the exact opposite. If it works for you, I'd be happy to accompany you somewhere a little safer. Oh, my, thank you. Julia. Julia. Please do, right away. My pleasure. Are we heading back to the castle? Oh, you notice now, but not before. Never mind. So it's just my imagination. It must have been. If someone's acting normal and looks normal, people really typically won't bat an eye. If someone's acting strange, like they're trying to hide, people will typically go out of their way to pay more attention to it. So, a disguise will work better in the case when you're acting normal and like you have nothing to hide. Well, this area seems to be empty. This will be far enough, do you think? Should be. I can't apologize enough for this, Major. Oh, think nothing of it. I'm used to having to run around without being discovered. Usually because of Olivier's caused some kind of predicament. You can't call him Oliver anymore. Okay. Is he Olivier in your mind? I wonder. I can see that. I'm still ashamed of what happened, though, because they did reveal what his actual name was in second chapter, didn't they? I feel like they did. I'm not 100%. Memory's not exactly, what it used to be a day ago, but, yeah. I'm still ashamed of what happened, though. I let a simple commotion like that ruin my plans to go outside the city for my day off. I wasn't able to, calm the situation at all. I wouldn't have been able to leave the castle without resorting to disguise. I'm not sure you had any reason to be blaming yourself here, Captain. I'm afraid I must disagree. As a member of the Royal Guard, I'm utterly useless. This isn't the first time I felt that way. During the coup d'etat, I was powerless. I should have been able to protect Her Highness, and yet she ended up being captured and placed in danger. Same was true when Grandson was attacked by Ouroboros, too. Not only could I not protect Her Majesty from being endangered by them, I wasn't able to be anywhere near her. I, of all people, should have been right by her side in her hour of need. Dare I learn of what happened only after the fact? I'm not fit to serve them. While I can certainly understand your frustrations, they were both safe. They were both safe, were they not? Surely that is what counts above all. Much as we may wish to be, no human is omnipotent. Neither of us are any exception to that. I understand that, or at least I want to believe that I do. But to make matters worse, not only do I find out there are magazine articles about me, making me out to be some kind of great hero, there's even talk of me being promoted. I don't even feel like I've done my job in a way that's worthy of praise. Never mind anything to deserve being given a higher position. None. No, none of that's what bothers me the most. If people want me to give me greater praise than I deserve, let them. Receiving a promotion in itself isn't a cause to be unhappy, or the opposite, on paper at least. In reality, it will result in me becoming busier because of my new duties, which will result in me ending up even further away from Her Highness than I am now. Which makes sense if that's your priority. I'm a little envious of you, to tell the truth, Major. I've always been able to go and escort Prince Olivert like it's the most natural thing in the world. See, even she's using Oliver. Princess Oliver. Cut your hair, hippie. Sorry. Oh my. Accident. Maybe you weren't always by his side, but you were there when he needed you to, the most. You did more than escort him, too. You were able to help him and aid him in ways beyond the call of duty. By comparison, I can't seem to be able to help Her Highness at all. I can't even lend her an ear when she's plagued with worry. When she's agonizing over whether to assume her position as Crown Princess, I couldn't do a single thing for her. I feel somewhat reluctant to give my opinion here, as I can hardly pretend to be well versed in your situation. But from where I stand, your position seems to be the more fortunate one. How so? What exactly do you mean, Major? I didn't mean to offend you, so I apologize if I did. But protecting that fool is a task that was thrust upon me the moment I was born. Between us, I find myself envious of your natural loyalty to the ones you serve. The moment you were born? Oh right, you're a Vander. And we're a military family who traditionally serves the Imperial family, yes. My luck for anything less than a hectic life ran out the second I was given it, I fear. That's certainly a great responsibility to be destined to fulfill. Especially when you're chosen to protect Prince Oliver of all people. Quite so. Still, my point stands. I do believe that it's a happy, fortunate thing to be able to serve and devote yourself to those you genuinely care for. I may hardly be an expert on the subject, seeing as Her Highness is much less of a handful, but am I wrong? No, I see your points. Perhaps I should be able to sit down and worry about something like this as a luxury. Although whether someone who isn't able to defend Her Highness can really be called a member of the Royal Guard is another issue entirely. Captain, if you'd like, I would be happy to teach you a good way to clear your head. I'm realizing that these two have very similar hairstyles. To clear my head, you say? Indeed. Still, I would like you to keep this off the record. So, does he have an Oliver-based punching bag?